Hi, everyone. I'm Kyle Collier, co-founder and CEO of Phase, a prepaid payout API for fintech companies. More than $40 trillion is moved from banks and fintech companies to consumer bank accounts every day. Yet consumers have grown to accept high fees to move money quickly, or to wait 2 to 3 business days to receive their money in a bank account. For those less fortunate, waiting days and paying high fees for money to arrive in their bank account, assuming they have one, may have critical impacts on their lives. Can you think of a time where you wished your pay arrived sooner, or you could send money internationally, instantly, with no fee? With our technology, this is possible. And we will soon be a global standard on any platform that stores digital money or value on behalf of end users. Our APIs provide unique superpowers to fintechs, enabling them to go live globally with just a few lines of code in a compliant way. Their users will now be able to receive instant, free payouts in 134 different countries, meaning even the smallest startups can now go global in a profitable way. From 6-hour integration times for startups to powering payouts to multi-billion-dollar digital banks, our technology is trusted and connected to over 10 million users and is very easy to use. Once integrated into a fintech platform, their users can receive payouts in 3 easy steps. First, they choose a payout country. Next, they choose from thousands of prepaid brands, including digital Visa, MasterCard, or UnionPay credit cards. Then within seconds, they receive the prepaid digital code or barcode for immediate use. Now, does this sound too good to be true? Well, Phase is already live and on track to do over $1 million in ARR this year alone, and did over $900,000 in transaction volume last month with just 5 customers. And we have 65 other customers in the pipeline excited to use our service. Now, one of our unique superpowers is that brands pay us an average of 5% per transaction, enabling our company to effectively make money cheaper. For example, if you want to receive a $1,000 payout in the form of a prepaid digital Visa, it only costs us $950. This enables us and our partners to generate profit without any additional cost to the user, where the user receives the payout instantly. Now, with a value proposition like this, there are thousands of companies with over $5 trillion worth of market cap that could benefit from Phase technology. Imagine enabling gig workers to receive portions of their salary early as prepaid cards, instantly, where it costs the fintech company issuing those payouts less than the amount of the money sent. Or for microlenders, the opportunities for developers and entrepreneurs are truly endless. But today, Phase is laser focused on supporting neobanks and digital wallets. Based on our internal company data, we know this is more than a $54 billion opportunity and growing extremely rapidly. If Phase acquired a mere 50 customers, we could capture up to $1.3 billion in prepaid volume. Now, to date, our go-to-market strategy has been laser focused on outreach and our referral program. In the future, we will seek to build a community and partnerships through networks that are connected to developers and entrepreneurs. We plan to offer them discounts when they leverage our superpowers to build the next global fintech unicorn. But our real superpower is our incredible team. I'm a software engineer who's built multiple fintech companies and helped scale others to 6-figure revenues, where my fellow executives are experts in their field, and they have worked for neobanks and digital wallets that are now our target customers. And they truly understand the power of the Phase solution. To summarize, Phase makes digital money globally spendable in a huge and rapidly growing market. We invite you to join us on our mission to accelerate the world's transition to digital payouts. Thank you.
Kyle, great presentation and very impressive what you've accomplished. So when did you start the business and how much capital's gone into it to create what you've created to date?
Great question. So we started probably around very end of 2017, and we've raised a little over $1.5 million.
When you talk about digital currencies, Kyle, and by the way, great presentation. When you talk about digital currencies, I just want to make sure, like, are you exclusively dealing with, call it token and blockchain crypto assets, or are you dealing with all currencies basically in a digital form?
Yeah, great question. Essentially any store of value. This can be digital tokens, banana coins, points, dollars, anytime there's stored value in what we would consider a closed ecosystem. So on a bank, on an app, on any kind of platform, we enable that to be received to an end user quickly and efficiently and compliantly in over 134 different companies. So an example would be something like an alternative to PayPal.
I'm a co-founder of a company called Mogo, one of Canada's large fintech companies, and so I get the space quite well. And separately, I'm going to follow up with you on another company called Newt, N-E-W-T Corporation, that could probably work with you. But you didn't talk about a raise.
Interest.
Are you looking at a raise, and what does that look like, and use of proceeds?
Yeah. So we are looking to raise capital right now. We're exploring different VCs right now. We're in the very early stages. We don't have a lead investor yet. We do have soft commitments to a round at this point. There's no set valuation. That will be a negotiation with the lead investor.
Sure. And how much capital are you looking for this next round?
We're looking for $1 million.
Okay. Yeah. Now I always get impressed with entrepreneurs who've done so much with so little. And then if they get to capitalization, like how fast and far they can go. So, okay.
Yeah, like that $1 million will take us well beyond kind of profitability. And at that point, then, fundraising and growth becomes an entirely different equation when you're in discussions with venture capitalists, looking to really put the fire on, put the gasoline on the fire.
Kyle, when you look at your you talk about the superpowers, but like when you look at the infrastructure, are you still just working within the traditional prepaid card pipes and technologies to offer this? What is it that is unique outside of what a TransferWise or what we're doing at Wealthsimple will do? Like, I mean, ultimately, how are you differentiating yourself, and are you using some other form of technology like blockchains to basically get away from the oligopoly structures of the banks and infrastructure for payments?
Yeah, like none of our technology uses crypto or blockchain, just to be clear. But our technology, is based a lot on the prepaid digital gift card concept, where the use case is just sending it to yourself as a faster, cheaper way to receive money. What we've kind of done that's really unique and powerful is we've enabled it and essentially built the technology and scaled it in a way that startups can go live extremely fast. We manage, we give them kind of all the modules they need to be compliant in all the countries that they're in, because issuing prepaid cards, at scale, there is compliance concerns. And we make that very, very simple for all the companies using our service. Plus, there's no brand approvals,
So when I look at that, so your customers, these, call it the fintechs and other players that want to service these products to their customers, and so you're not acquiring any direct customers. When you look at someone like Koho and what they've been able to do, they had to try to do the B2C model, and they've really pivoted to enterprise. What's differentiating in your solution and your technology to what a Koho would ultimately offer in the marketplace today?
So Koho may be a future customer of Phase. So it's very different model. We're an API, so we sell exclusively to businesses. We don't have a consumer component to our product. We enable an experience for consumers in a Koho, for example. So if Koho wanted to issue, digital prepaid visas in different countries to test the market for new users or new demographics, if they wanted to expand globally, we would be a solution to help them facilitate that.
Okay. One question I have for you is, when it's easy to write a check into a company, but then you also have to think about how do you get out, right? And going public is an answer, obviously, but I always like to focus on strategic exits, right? So what does that universe look like of strategics that may want to buy this business, whether you're private or public down the road?
Yeah, great question. So a lot of our companies, a lot of the people we're in discussions with, these neobanks and digital banks, they all have the capacity to acquire us. If we're serving one of their customers or one of their competitors, and they don't like it, that's a very real possibility.
Okay, great.
And on your team, you highlighted 3 individuals. Are they all full time? And are you, what's the size of the team beyond the 3?
Yeah, so we're lean and mean. We're a team of 5. And so it's us full-time in the executive team, and then we have 2 amazing developers as well.
And what's the use of proceeds for your next financing round?
Yeah, so really, to focus on growing the engineering and sales team. Like I said, we have 65 customers that are excited and interested in using our service. We're a 5-person team. We don't have a support person, so we're all kind of juggling multiple hats each right now. So really want to help kind of grow the team from a account management and kind of outreach perspective, and then the engineering team to support all of these kind of feature requests and all of the new things we want to build to really further differentiate what we're doing to some of our competitors.
Good. One last question, and we're probably out of time. But when you say you're connected to 10 million users, like what does that mean? Can you expand on that, please?
Yeah, great question. So we're connected to platforms and neobanks that have users. We make money anytime one of those users does a transaction. So the more users we're directly connected to through our fintech platforms or any startup or technology company or neobank that integrates our service, the more revenue opportunity there is for us.
Got it. Okay, great. Well, awesome, Kyle. Thank you very much, and good luck and all the best with the business.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Bye now.